Mask wearing and COVID-19, the relation is crucial. Not just because they are very different kind of masks with varying effectiveness, not just because our understanding of COVID-19 is continuously changing, not just because we have not learned lessons from USA and Europe, but why? Why the relation between masks and COVID-19 is so critical? Because some maths will show us that masks are more effective than we think. Suppose a mask cuts the chance of getting infected by a contagious person to a susceptible person is half. So we can say that this mask is 50% effective, right? Wrong. Because when a lot of people wear masks with 50% effectiveness, then the ultimate result will be way more than 50% protection. It seems quite obvious that if no one wear mask, then no one gets any benefit.
If everyone wears a 50% effective mask, you might think that there will be a 50% drop in transmission. But the math of mask says it is actually a drop of 75%. You might think that masks are single directional and it protects the wearer only. But masks can protect in both the direction, when you breathe in through them and when you breathe out. So if two people wear masks, then eventually there are two masks for each of them with 50% effectiveness. Which means first mask cuts the transmission in half, second mask cuts the transmission in half again. So overall the drop is 75%, not 50%, because 50% of 50% is 25%. But in reality, everyone will not wear a mask. So when a contagious person encounters a susceptible person, there are 4 possible ways of disease transmission. In first route, no one is wearing a mask, so no reduction in disease transmission. In the second way, one person is wearing a mask, so disease transmission drops by 50%. In the third way, only the susceptible person is wearing a mask. Again, disease transmission drops by 50%. And in the final case, both susceptible and contagious persons are wearing masks, and hence, in this case, the overall reduction is 75% instead of 50%.
When no interaction involved any mask, the overall disease transmission drop is 0%, which is quite obvious. And if 100% of people wear masks, then all interaction involved actually 2 masks, and the overall drop is 75%, which is way more than 50%. But if 50% of people wear masks, then on average, if we assume that people interact randomly, then 1/4 of all interactions will involve no masks. 1/4 will have susceptible person wearing masks only, and 1/4 will have contagious person wearing mask only, and 1/4 will have 2 masks in between them. So even when just half of the people are wearing masks, then 1/3 of the interactions involve masks, and a quite significant portion of people have 2 masks.
You might have thought before this video that when 50% of people are wearing masks, then the disease transmission will drop by 25% only, because 50% of 50% is 25%. In fact, this would be true if masks are just effective one way, like on exhalation only, then there will be just 2 ways to lower the disease transmission, and on average it will become 25% drop. But when we have 2-way effective mask, then make an average, there are 4 possible mask combinations overall, and the overall drop in disease transmission becomes almost twice. So masks are better than we might think. Study shows that no matter what is the effectiveness of a mask, the overall drop is always better than we guess. Epidemiology suggests that for COVID-19, each contagious person can infect 2.5 other people. If we can reduce this number to below 1, then the overall drop in disease transmission will be just over 60%. And the most cost-effective and arithmetically satisfying tool to do this is a mask. This is the magic mathematics of masks, and a partially effective mask can even extinguish pandemic.